好，咁我哋咧就講第11課啦。咁第11課咧，我哋咧就會講到咧呢個 short run 同埋 long run 嘅。咁我哋陣間會講下咧究竟 short run 同埋 long run 咧係啲乜嘢嚟啦。咁好啦，首先啦，呢一度啦。First of all, we have to classify the factor of production and also the production runs. Okay, factor of production can be classified into variable factors and fixed factors. 嗱，我哋咧之前咧學咗4款嘅 factor of production 啊嘛，咁喺上一課第10課嘅時候就學咗嘅。There are 4 types of factors of production. Okay, those are labor, entrepreneurship, capital, and land. Okay, and then we can classify them into variable factors and fixed factors. 咁我哋可以呢幾款嘅 factor of production 咧，將佢 classify 做 variable factors 同埋 fixed factors 嘅。OK，咁所以呢個 production cost 咧，我哋都可以將佢 classify 為 variable cost 同埋 fixed cost 咯。咁好啦，點樣為之 variable factors 咧？Variable factors are inputs whose quantity vary when output change. Okay, when the output change, the number of variable factors would also change. Okay, variable factors 嘅意思就即係話咧，當你個 output 轉變嘅時候咧，你嗰個 variable factors 嘅數量咧都會跟住轉變嘅。咁嗰一啲嘅 factors 咧，我哋就叫 variable factors 啦。OK，咁 variable cost 咧就係你攞嚟買 employ variable factors 嘅 cost 啦。Okay, variable costs are the costs you need to pay, you need to employ the variable factors. Okay, they also vary with outputs. Okay, when the output increase, the variable cost would also increase. Okay. 好啦，咁跟住 fixed factors 啦。Fixed factors are inputs whose quantity do not vary when output change. Okay, that means even though the outputs increase, the fixed factors, the number of the fixed factors would not change. Okay, it would fixed. Okay, fixed factors 就即係話咧，當你個 output 就算你整多咗嘢，你 produce 多咗嘢都好，你用嘅 fixed factors 咧都會係一樣數量嘅。咁嗰一啲嘅 factors 我哋就叫 fixed factors 啦。咁而 fixed cost 咧就係講緊 when you employ the fixed factors, okay, the cost you pay is fixed cost. Okay, they also do not vary with output. Okay, 佢哋都唔會咧跟住個 output 轉咧，佢哋都唔會轉嘅。OK。好啦，咁我哋睇一睇呢個 example 啦。嗱，咁呢個 example 你會見到啦，其實咧你見到output 咧就係嗰個dishes 啦 ，OK，5,000 dishes, 6,000 dishes and 7,000 dishes. So in this example, okay, the food ingredients would be the variable factors because when the output increase, okay, the food ingredient also increase. Okay, when the output increased from 5,000 to 6,000, the food ingredient, the quantity of food ingredient increased from 2,500 to 3,000. Okay, so it vary with the output. So the food ingredients are variable factors. 咁你見到呢個 case 嚟講咧，food ingredients 咧就係嗰個 variable factors 啦，因為你見到 output 增加，個food ingredients 都會增加嘅。咁所以咧 food ingredients 就會 variable factors 啦。And the cost and the money need to employ the food ingredients would be the variable cost. Okay. However, for the rental area, okay, when the output increase, the area that the home rents remain the same. Okay, remain unchanged, still 1,000 feet square. Okay, so in this case, the rental area is the fixed factors, and the cost and the money you pay for rent the area will be fixed cost. 咁你見到佢唔轉嘅，就算你整多咗 output 都好，佢個 area 佢租嗰個地方咧，嗰個大細都係一樣，都係1000尺嘅。OK，咁所以咧，你見到佢唔會 vary with output 咧，咁所以佢就係 fixed factors 啦。而嗰個 cost 咧就係 fixed cost 啦。好啦，咁我哋睇下呢個 work example 呢一度啦。佢話 A tutorial school want to recruit more students by offering classes on Sundays when the school was formally closed. Give one example of the variable cost and fixed cost incurred in extra lessons on Sunday, respectively. Explain your answer. 好啦，咁你就要諗下啦，究竟當你去加咗呢啲堂嘅時候， 究竟有一啲乜嘢嘅嘢，有啲乜嘢嘅嘢你要 employ 多咗，而令到咧你個 cost 要俾多咗嘅咧咁同埋有啲乜嘢係唔會轉嘅咧？咁其實好簡單啦。如果係 variable factors 嘅，okay, if the expenses okay would increase, that is the variable cost. If those expenses would not increase because of the extra lessons, and those are fixed costs. OK， 咁你自己諗下呢一個咯喎。咁其實咧。呢啲啦 wages spent on hiring part-time staff for the classes on Sunday, okay, would be the variable cost. Because when you need to give extra lessons, then you have to spend more, okay? The variable cost would be vary with the output. 咁當你要開多啲班，你就要請多啲人，咁你就使多咗錢咯。咁所以呢啲 part-time staff 嘅 wages 就會係個 variable cost 啦。又或者啦，呢啲 paper and printing expenses，okay？Because if you have classes on Sunday, then you have to print more exercise or notes to the students. So the paper and the printing expenses will increase with the output. Okay, so those are the variable costs. 咁同埋呢啲啦，電費啦、水費啦、electricity fee 啦、water fee 啦，都係你會用多咗嘅。當你開咗嗰個班嘅時候，你就會用多咗呢啲 fee 咯。咁所以呢啲咧 because these expenses increase when new classes are offered. Okay, vary with the output. So those are variable costs. Okay. For fixed costs, okay, rental payment would be the fixed cost, okay, because the tutorial school would not rent more place, okay, would not rent more place for the extra class in Sunday. So for the rental payment, it would not change with the output, okay, so it is the fixed cost. 咁呢個你唔會開多，即係你唔會無啦開多間學校，或者你租多個鋪位咁冇噶嘛，你純粹就係喺翻你原本嗰個地方嗰度去開班咯。咁所以呢個咧就會係個 fixed cost 就唔會變嘅。咁嚟呢啲啦 management fee 啦。咁本身你都有 management 㗎啦，OK，譬如 property management company，OK，you have already paid for the property management company，OK，so the cost is already fixed，OK，so it is fixed cost。咁譬如呢啲啦，rate and government rates 啦，嗰啲差餉啊嗰啲啦，咁你係咪都俾咗㗎啦？咁所以你唔會突然間因為你要開多一班而你要俾多啲嘅，咁呢個唔會啦。你啲 interest on loan 啦，OK，你本身已經俾咗㗎啦。咁所以呢啲全部咧 ，those costs，OK，are not vary with output。Okay, even though you are even though you held an extra class on Sunday, those costs would remain unchanged. Okay, so those costs are fixed costs. OK， 好，咁跟住我哋睇下個啦。咁睇下 misconception 11.1嗰度啦。如果你自己睇完做完咧，你就可以繼續睇落去啦。好啦，呢一度啦 ，as the salary of employees at a company are increased every year, they are variable costs of company. Okay, it is incorrect. Okay, because for variable costs, we are talking about if the cost is increased with the output. And then it is variable cost. We are not talking about the cost will change year by year. Okay, we cannot conclude that it is a variable cost, even though the salary changed year by year. Okay, because we do not know it the wages if the wages is changed with the output. Okay, in the following question. 咁呢個我哋就要留意翻啦。其實呢個我哋唔知佢係咪 variable cost 嘅。點解咧？因為我哋講緊 variable cost 咧係講緊係 increase with output 啦。OK， 即係話當個 output 增加嘅時候，佢就會跟住增加。咁呢個我哋就叫 variable cost 咯。咁但係呢度我哋其實冇講過個 output 係咪增加，純粹就話每一年都加人工咯。每一年都加人工咧，唔代表佢係 variable cost 嘅。OK， 唔係話嗰啲嘢會喐，嗰啲嘢會變就係 variable cost。我哋要睇下究竟佢係咪跟住個 output 變，個 output 變嘅時候佢會唔會變？如果佢會變咧，佢就係 variable cost；如果佢唔會變咧，佢就係 fixed cost 咯，得唔得？咁所以呢度冇提及過，咁所以我哋就唔知道究竟係咪 variable cost 啦。好啦，跟住 B 呢個啦 ，monthly wage of workers are variable cost since the monthly wage vary from worker to worker. Okay, it is also not incorrect, because similarly we do not know if the monthly wage is vary with the output or not. Okay. So if the monthly wage do not vary with the output, then it is fixed cost. Okay. If the monthly wage would vary with the output, then it is variable cost. Okay. However, normally the monthly wage would not change. Okay, because uh, it would be signed in a contract. Okay, and it will fixed it for every month. So normally the monthly wage would be fixed cost. Okay. 咁因為佢通常啦，monthly wage 應該係 fixed cost 嚟嘅，因為佢通常你 sign 咗 contract 噶嘛，即係你 fix 咗每一個月就係俾咁多錢咯，咁所以佢唔會因為你整多咗嘢而個 monthly wage 會多咗噶嘛，咁所以 monthly wage 咧應該咧就係 fixed cost 嚟嘅，OK？好啦，咁跟住我哋咧又喺production 裏面咧有兩個 production runs，OK，有兩個 production periods 啦，OK，咁我哋叫 short run 同埋 long run 啦。咁點為之 short run 同 long run 咧？Short run is the period over which some factors of production are variable and some are fixed. OK, if the production involve both variable and fixed factors, okay, then we call that production period, call that production runs is call the production run short run, okay, short run production, okay。好啦，咁呢度咩叫做long run 咧？Long run is the period over which all factors of production are variable. OK, no factors are fixed. 如果係 long run 咧，就係講緊全部你用嘅 factors 咧都係 variable factors 嚟嘅。OK，已經冇呢個fixed factors 噶啦。咁我哋咧就叫佢做 long run 咯。OK，咁就分咗呢兩個啦。好啦，咁呢度個 learning tips 咧，大家要留意嘅。Okay, some students may ask how long is a short run and how long is a long run. Okay, but actually short run and long run are not defined by the length of the period, of the time period. 嗱，我哋咧講 short run 同 long run 咧，唔係講緊個時間嘅長短嘅，冇任何一個唔會話啊一年就叫做 short run，10年就叫做 long run，唔係咁樣去 define 呢一樣嘢嘅。OK。咁我哋點樣 define 咧？We define short run and long run by whether fixed factors exist. Okay, we are not define it by the length of the time period, but we define whether fixed factors exist. Okay, if there is fixed factors, then it is short run. If there is no fixed factors, then it is long run. OK，嗱，譬如啦，佢呢個譬如佢呢個 case 咁樣啦，佢就話賣魚蛋啦，OK，咁佢賣魚蛋咁點樣樣咧？佢就話啦，如果你 short run 嘅時候咧，應該咧就有個fish ball 就會係你嘅 variable factors 啦，因為你越賣得多串魚蛋，你咪要準備越多嘅食材咯，越多嘅 fish ball 咯，咁所以 fish ball 咧應該就係 variable factors 啦，咁可能你都會有啲 fixed factors 嘅，for example the food truck，OK，the food truck will not, the number of the food truck will not increase with the output. So in short run, okay, so in this moment, okay, that is a fixed factors. Okay, so we call that this production period is short run because there are both variable factors and fixed factors. 嗱，咁呢個咧，我哋原本有嗰架 food truck 啦，有嗰架木頭車仔啦。咁嗰個木頭車仔喺度嘅時候咧，我哋你唔會話哦，我賣10串魚蛋，我就同我賣20串魚蛋會有唔同車仔嘅數量噶嘛？唔會噶嘛，你都係用緊同一架車仔。咁所以車仔嘅數量咧唔變，咁所以佢就係 fixed factors 咯。OK，咁所以咧呢一個 case 嚟講咧，佢可以係 short run 嚟嘅。好啦，咁幾時會去到 long run 咧？OK，當你冇咗 fixed factors 啦，when there is no fixed factors, then it would become long run. OK，for example, after a year, okay, there your for example, after a year, your fishbowl become very famous. Okay, many customer would like to buy your fishbowl. So in order to serve more customer, okay, you may be buy a larger food truck. Okay, in this case, the food truck, the number of food truck, okay, would increase. So the food truck would become variable factors this time. Okay, so in this period, okay, it become long run production period. OK，咁可能過咗一段時間啦，咁你就會發覺啊，而家好多人咧想食你啲魚蛋喎，因為好出名啦。咁可能咧你要買多兩架車仔，或者你要買一架大啲嘅車仔啦。咁喺呢個時間咧，你嗰個 food truck 咧就唔再係 fixed practice 啦，因為之前唔變咧。OK，你冇錢變啦，或者根本上你都冇咁多 customer，你使乜變啫？咁嗰陣時咧就會係 fixed practice。咁但係當你如果而家你變啦，你變佢個數量嘅時候咧，因為你要 serve 多啲 customer，整多幾串魚蛋，你要變嗰個 food truck 嘅數量嘅時候咧，個 food truck 咧就會變咗做 variable factors 啦。咁所以喺呢個 case 咧就變咗做 long run 咯。OK，由 short run 變咗做 long run 啦。咁但係咧，我哋就話啦，we cannot specify the length of the time period，OK？但係我哋唔可以講咧嗰個 short run 有幾長，個 long run 有幾長嘅。咁點解咧？Different industry may need different amounts of time for all factors to adjust。唔同嘅行業咧係需要唔同嘅時間咧，去俾全部嘅 factors 變晒做 variable factors 嘅。OK？For example, for the fishbowl hawker, it may only take 2 months for a fishbowl hawker to adjust all factors. Okay, for the fishbowl and for the food truck, okay, it may only take 2 months, okay, to adjust all the factors, okay. However, for an airport, it may take more than 10 years for an airport, okay, to adjust all the factors because there are many factors in would affect the construction of the airport. Okay, for example, construction of new terminals and runway. Okay, it takes more than 10 years. OK，咁好似譬如機場咁，機場你梗係要耐啲㗎啦。OK，你話啊有啲譬如嗰個機場跑道，OK，機場跑道可能咧你就算你要變，你想增加佢嘅數量，你可能都要用好多年嘅時間去審批啦，或者你要用好多年時間去起佢出嚟啦。OK，咁所以咧你機場由 short run 變做 long run 嘅時間咧就需要長啲咯。咁所以我哋就唔可以話啊過咗5年之後就叫做 long run 㗎啦，呢個就唔啱嘅。OK，咁我哋就要睇翻佢唔同行業究竟幾時。佢全部嘅 factors 變晒做 fixed factors 啦，sorry 變晒做 variable factors 啦，咁佢就變咗做 long run 咯。OK，咁就冇一個specific 嘅 length of time 嘅，得唔得？好啦，咁同埋呢度啦，the time period for the adjustment of all factors may vary under different situation。咁頭先講過啦，咁你唔同嘅factors 咧，有機會喺唔同嘅情況下咧，你都會個時間嘅長短會有唔同嘅。OK。好啦，咁我哋睇下 short run 嘅時候咧，有啲乜嘢 input and output relationship 啦。好啦，首先咧，我哋咧要學咗點樣去 measure 嗰個 output 先，OK？首先啊，我哋會有 total output 啦，the amount of output produced by a given quantity of a variable factors during a specific period，OK？總共你整咗幾多嘢？OK，用某一部用某一個特定嘅數目嘅 variable factors，OK，你總共整咗幾多嘢？OK, that means total amount of output. OK, total output, total products. 好啦，咁咩叫做 average product 啦？average product 咧呢度啦，the amount of output produced by a unit of variable factors on average, during a specific period。平均每一個 variable factors 佢整到幾多個 output？OK，for example。that we use 10 variable factors, to produce 300 product, 300 unit of toys, then that means on average, each factors produce 30 units of toys, 用300除10咯，咁你揾到平均咧，其實每一個 variable factors 咧，佢就整咗30件玩具啦用呢條式去計嘅啫，應該唔係好難啦，平均數啫。得唔得？嗱呢一個都唔難嘅 ，total 啊同埋 average 咧呢個 concept 咧唔難嘅，因為你哋喺數學上成日都會見到 total 同埋 average 呢個 concept。難咧就係難在後面呢個啦，marginal product。因為你哋喺數學咧，你哋好少講到 marginal 呢一個 concept 嘅，咁所以同學咧成日都唔知我講緊乜嘢嘅呢一個位。咁你哋留意清楚啦，marginal 嘅意思即係 additional 嘅意思。OK，the change in total amount of output from an additional unit of a variable factors during a specific period。OK，即係話啦，你每 employ 多個 variable factors，佢額外幫你整多咗幾多樣嘢咧？額外多咗出嚟嗰個咧就叫做 marginal product 啦。OK，when you employ one more factors，OK，the product，OK，the additional unit of product，OK，that produce a marginal product。OK，for example。我而家講啦，佢咧本身 請10個人就整咗300件貨。OK， 而家咧佢請11個人就整咗324件貨。咁我譬如呢度問你啦，我問你第11個 unit of labour 嘅 marginal product 係幾多啊？即係問緊你咧，當你請第11個人嘅時候，佢幫你整多咗幾多 ？OK，when you employ the 11th labour，OK，the extra amounts that the workers help you to produce，OK，is the marginal product。咁所以你就將324減翻300咯，即係話當你請第11個人嘅時候咧，佢就幫你整多咗24件啦，由300去到324，咁咪即係整多咗24件咯，得唔得？嗱好啦，咁跟住啦，我哋試下做呢一個work example 呢一度啦。嗱，咁你見到咧，佢俾咗個表嚟嘅，咁我叫你填翻啲窿窿啦嚇。咁呢個其實應該唔係好難嘅啫。嗱，首先啦，第一個佢俾咗個 total product 嚟 ，OK。When the labour is 1 unit，OK，the total product is 2 unit。咁on average 嘅話咧，就2除1啦，OK。我平均每一個 labour 咧就整到2件啦，2除1 2 divided by 1，OK。好啦，咁 marginal product 點計咧？當我請0個 labour 嘅時候，個 total product 就係0件啦。OK，當我請第一個 labour，佢就幫我整多咗2件啦。OK， 咁所以佢幫你整咗幾多啊？咪幫你整咗2件咯。2減0等於2咯。OK， 我想睇下呢一個人額外幫你整多咗幾多。OK，the extra unit that the first labour，OK，the first worker help you to produce。OK，that is 2 unit。2 minus 0， that is 2， 得唔得？好啦，咁跟住啦，呢一個啦。佢俾咗個 average product 你，跟住叫你揾翻個 total 喎，咁好易啦。average 就係將2.5乘翻你個 number of labour，咁即係總共其實係5件啦，整咗。OK， 咁所以呢度2.5乘2啦。好啦，咁跟住睇翻呢度咯。marginal product 就係當你由一個 workers 去到第二個 workers， 當你請第二個 workers 嘅時候咧，佢個 total product 就由2增加到5啦。Okay, when you employ the second worker, the total product increased from 2 units to 5 units. So the extra units the additional units that the second labor produced is 3 units. And that is the marginal product. 佢額外幫你整多咗嗰個咧，就叫做 marginal product 啦，所以係3。咁所以咧，你逢親嘅 marginal product 咧，你都要計個 total product 先嘅。Whenever you need to calculate the marginal product, you have to calculate the total product first. Okay, some students would misuse the average product to calculate the marginal product, then it will not be correct. OK， 記住啦，當你揾 marginal product 嘅時候咧，請你計翻個 total product 出嚟先，咁你先減噶嘛，5減2就等於3啦。好多同學會點啦？特別你哋做 MC 嘅時候咧，你就人哋淨係俾 average product 你就直接將2.5減2，你咪錯咯。OK， 記得一定要計翻個 total product 出嚟嘅，得唔得？好啦，咁跟住啦，佢就叫你咧計翻個 total product 啦。今次佢就俾個 marginal product 嚟 ，OK？marginal product 嘅意思即係話，當你請第3個人嘅時候，佢就額外幫你整多咗4件啊嘛。OK？咁其實咪即係5加4咯，等於9咯。OK，5 plus 4。Because when you employ 2 labor，OK，the total product is 5. When you employ the third labor，OK，the workers help you to produce additionally 4 units。佢幫你整多咗4件。OK，so it will be 5 plus 4， that means 9。OK， 好啦，咁如果佢唔俾上面呢個你咁嘅點啊，其實4加3加2就得㗎啦。你將個 marginal product 加晒佢咧，其實就係等於翻你個 total product 咯。OK，add the marginal product together。OK，to find the total product， 得唔得？如果你要揾第3個嘅。OK， 如果你要揾第3個 labor 嘅 total product， 就由第3個嘅 marginal product 一次過幫我加翻晒上去。OK， 如果你要揾第2個嘅，你就由第2個開始加上去3加2就等於5咯，得唔得 ？If you need to find the total product of the third labor，OK，add the marginal product，OK，of third worker, second worker and first worker。OK，if you need to find the total product of the second labor，just add from second labor. Okay, add the marginal product of the second labor and also the marginal product of the first labor. OK， 總之你想由邊個開始？你想揾邊個嘅 marginal total product 咧，你就由邊個開始加翻上去咁 就得㗎啦。OK，find total product summation MP，summation 意思即係加埋晒啊。OK，add them all。OK，that means summation，即係呢個符號得唔得？好啦，咁你見到啦呢一度啦。OK，大家留意呢一個位啦，成日都會唔記得嘅。咁你留意翻呢度啦，如果係 short run 嘅時候咧，當我哋唔整任何嘢啦，OK，when the total product is zero units，OK，we would not employ any variable factors，OK，however there are still fixed factors，OK，because for the fixed factors，OK，it would not change with the output，even though you do not produce anything，OK，you have to keep the fixed factors。嗱，咁 fixed factors 咧就係就算你唔整咩咧，其實佢都需要喺度噶啦。OK，如果呢個 case 嚟講，你見到啦 capital 就係 fixed factors 咯，因為佢一路都唔轉噶嘛，全部都係死。咁 labour 就係個 variable factors 咯，得唔得？好啦，咁跟住啦，呢一度啦，咁你自己可以試下做呢一個啦嚇。咁做完咧，你就可以繼續睇落去啦。好啦，咁首先第一條咧 A 嗰度佢就問啦 ，which is a variable factors and which is the fixed factors？OK，you can see that the labor okay would do not change with the output. So labor is the fixed factors. Okay, and the capital change with the output. So capital is the variable factors. 嗱，咁你睇嘅時候，你睇清楚，唔好次次就話俾我聽 labor 係 fixed factors 喎，你要睇個數字嘅。咁如果個數字唔轉咧，咁佢就係 fixed factors 啦。咁如果個數字喺度轉嘅，一路個 total output 轉嘅時候，佢跟住轉嘅，咁佢就係 variable factors 咯，得唔得？好，咁跟住啦 B 嗰度啦 ，is the firm producing in short run or long run？ Okay, when there is both fixed factors and variable factors, the firm is producing in short run. OK， 因為你見到啦，佢又有 fixed factors，又有 variable factors，咁所以個 firm 咧應該就係 short run 啦。OK， 咁呢個好簡單啫 ，A、B part 都好啦，跟住 C part 咧你就要自己計咯喎。咁呢個咧就呢度首先啦，咪叫你計 average 啦 ，average 就係將 total product。OK， 除翻嗰個 variable factors 啦，咁所以就10除1啦，呢度就22除2啦，得唔得？好啦，咁跟住呢兩行啦，我唔擔心 total product 同 average product 你係計唔到嘅，應該計到噶啦。OK，咁呢度36啦，52就係乘翻佢啦，今次呢度就乘翻啦，得唔得？好啦，咁跟住啦，咁我哋計咗不過我同你一齊計啦呢一度。嗱，咁好啦，呢一度咧就頭先講咗啦，10除1啦 ，OK，咁啊應該等於10啦，呢個冇問題啦。咁跟住呢個22除2啦，就等於22啦，OK。咁呢度佢俾咗 average 你，冇俾個total 你，你咪乘翻轉頭咯，OK。12乘3啦，36啦，OK。13乘4啦，40，52喎。52啦 ，OK，好啦，咁跟住咧，我哋咧就你可以計埋落去都得嘅，你又可以計咗 marginal product 先，咁我計埋落去都得嘅。嗱，呢度啦，佢就話啦，當你由第4個請到第5個嘅時候 ，OK，你個 marginal product 咧就係12啦 ，OK，咁即係咩啊？佢 additionally 幫你整多咗12件 ，OK，when you employ the fifth workers，OK。Marginal product means that the fifth capital, okay, help you to produce 12 unit more, additionally 12 units of the product, OK， 咁所以應該係點啊？原本4個咧就整52嘅，而家用埋第5部 capital 嘅時候咧，就幫你整多咗12，咁所以咪52加12咯，所以就64咯 ，OK。好啦，咁呢度又係啦。原本咧用5個 capital 咧就整咗64。Originally, when you use 5 capital, you produce 64 unit. Okay, when you employ the sixth capital, okay, it helps you to produce 8 unit more. Okay, so the total product would be 64 plus 8. OK， 佢額外幫你整多咗8件，咁所以你總共咧就整咗64加8啦，即係72件啦。得唔得？咁呢度你可以計翻啦，64除5啦，72除6啦，咁我唔計啦，你自己幫我計埋嗰個答案啦。好啦，咁 marginal 點樣計翻出嚟咧？ 我寫埋呢度先啦，12.8，因為你隻 marginal 都要用嘅。好啦，咁 marginal 點計出嚟咧？好啦，佢呢個冇俾0個 capital 你喎，其實你可以自己寫嘅。When the capital is 0, okay, the total output must be 0. Okay, so the marginal product of the first capital, the first unit of capital is 10 minus 0 equal to 10. OK， 當你請第一件，當你用第一件貨嘅時候，佢額外佢由0件變到去10件，即係話佢額外幫你整多咗10件咯。OK， 咁所以應該係10減0咯。OK， 好啦，由第一件去到第二件嘅時候，原本佢係10件，而家變咗做22件 ，increased from 10 units to 22 units. So the second capitals help you to produce 12 units extra. OK， 應該係22減10啦，佢幫你額外整多咗12件咯。OK， 所以個 marginal product 咧就會係12啦，得唔得？好啦，咁跟住啦，呢一度啦，22加36啦，sorry， 22去到36啦，咁所以36減22啦，得唔得？當你請第三個 capital 嘅時候咧，佢就額外幫你整多咗36減22件，即係14件啦。OK， 咁跟住呢度啦，52減36啦。OK， 咁即係16啦。好啦，咁你就做晒呢一個表啦，就係咁樣啦，得唔得？咁所以你見到 marginal product 其實係最難嘅 concept 咯。咁好啦，同學就話，咦，咁頭先你又話另外一個方法可以計呢一個嘅 total product 嘅，啱㗎。其實你可以計晒啲 marginal product 出嚟，你先慢慢計都得嘅。譬如呢一個其實就係8加12加16加14加12加10，一路由頭加到落尾，由呢度加翻上去。你要揾6件嘅咧，你就由6件開始加到去第一件為止。OK， 譬如有啲題目咧，佢冇俾到1同2你就唔可以用呢個方法計㗎啦，因為你一定要由頭加到去尾嘅。OK， 由第6個一路加到去第一個 ，the first one。OK， 咁好啦，如果你話你要揾第5件嗰個，咁又點啊？由第5件嗰個開始加，12加16加14加12加10，一樣計到同一個答案嘅。由第5個開始加，第5個一路加翻到去第一個，一定要加翻到去第一個同學。如果你嗰條題目嗰個表啦，佢係冇俾1、2、3嗰啲你嘅，你就用唔到呢個方法做㗎啦，你就用翻我頭先嗰個方法做咯，得唔得 ？OK， 咁你記得咯喎，一定係要由你想計嗰個數一路加翻轉頭，加到去1為止。OK， 好啦，咁你應該頭先我同你計咗呢個啦嚇。好啦，咁你可以試下做 test yourself 11.1嗰度啦，11.2嗰度啦。Where marginal product is positive, total product increase. Do you agree？ 咁呢個應該係啱啦。OK， 咁因為如果你個 marginal product 係 positive 嘅意思即係咩啊？即係話你每額外請多一個variable factors 嘅時候，你嗰個增加嘅數量咧係正數咯。OK， 咁有啲同學就會。譬如呢一度嚟講啦，有啲同學就唔會，唔係喎，呢度由12跌到落8喎，係咪真係代表 total product 會 decrease 啊？唔會㗎，你見到 total product 都係 increase 㗎。As long as the marginal product is positive, the total product would increase, even though the marginal product decrease, like this case from 16 to 12 or to 12 to 8. Okay, the total product is still increasing. 得唔得？咁所以只要咧個 marginal product 係正數咧，你個 total product 咧就會增加㗎啦。因為 marginal product 係講緊佢額外幫你整多咗幾多件啊嘛。OK， 咁如果係正數嘅增幅，咪即係佢有額外幫你整多咗嘢，而唔係整少咗嘢咯。咁同學問會整少嘅咩？會㗎，人多手腳亂嘅時候就會整少咯。有機會可以係負數㗎，其實得唔得？咁但係 as long as 佢係正數咧，個 total product 都一定會上升嘅。就算佢下跌緊都好，個 total product 都會上升嘅，好似呢個 case 咁，得唔得？好啦，咁跟住我嚟睇呢度啦。Task 11.2嗰度 ，David is preparing for his first exam in economics. The following table shows the relationship between his effort and the result. OK， 咁好啦，首先咧，佢呢個應該係 short run 嚟㗎啦。OK， 首先第一樣嘢咧，你要睇題目咧就係睇翻佢嘅 short run 啦。咁呢個係 short run 嚟嘅。 點解係 short run 啊？因為佢有 variable factors 啦，亦都有 fixed factors。OK， 咁你見到呢啲係 variable factors，因為佢會轉嘅。OK， 個分數轉嘅時候佢會轉啦。OK， 分數轉嘅時候呢個 number of book 唔會轉啦。咁所以佢應該係 fixed factors 啦。好啦，咁佢就問你啊 ，Is it always true that David would have gotten a better result if he had only increased the amount of time he spent in studying the same book？ 你見到呢個 case 就唔係啦，你見到譬如你去到呢一個位啦，係呢一個位啦。The extra mark he can get is 0, even though he spent more hours, from 6 hours to 7 hours. Okay, the extra mark will be 0. That means the total marks of David do not change. OK， 咁你見到就冇轉到咯，其實得唔得？咁所以你可以見到啦，佢唔係佢如果係一路係咁用同兩本書啦。OK 去做嘅話咧，咁其實就算你 spend 多啲嘅 hours 咧，有機會咧佢都未必可以增加到佢個分數啦。OK， 好啦，呢度啦，咁有啲咩原因咧 ？Perhaps this is because he's so tired or bored that he cannot concentrate。可能你用得太多時間啦，令到佢 concentrate 唔到啦。OK， 呢個都有機會會發生嘅，甚至有機會會變到負數都得嘅。有機會可能咧，你會發覺 for example 呢度 8 hours， 可能呢個咧係-3咁樣咯。OK， 可以係負數嘅。OK，the marginal product can be negative number。OK， 如果係咁咧 ，when the marginal product is negative number，the total marks will decrease. Like this case will become 71。OK， 即係話你用第8個鐘嘅時候咧，你令到 David 咧佢攞少咗分啊，攞少咗3分，即係由74分跌到去71分咯，得唔得？有機會有可以呢一個情況出現嘅，得唔得？好啦。呢一度話佢就話咯，to further improve his examination result, what could David do besides spending more time? OK， to study。咁又可以點樣做咧？其實可以睇多啲書咯，OK， 或者做多啲練習咯，OK。咁就唔係淨係 spend 嗰啲時間落去睇嗰本書啦。好啦，咁點解我頭先要講呢一樣嘢咧？我就想講一個 econ 嘅 law， 一條 econ 嘅 law 啦。咁首先咧，同學你要記得啦，呢一條 law 咧 ，the law only applies in short run。OK，you have to bear it in mind。嗱，你記得一定咧，淨係 short run 先有嘅啫，因為我就寫啲題目咧，佢會陰你嘅，佢俾個 long run 你，跟住就問你啊，有冇 law of diminishing marginal returns apply 啊？有冇呢條 law apply 咗啊？咁 long run 就冇嘅，OK， 淨係得 short run 嘅啫。OK， 咁所以如果嗰條題目咧，淨係得 variable factors 俾你嘅，咁你就唔使諗呢條 law 噶啦，呢條 law 係一定唔會出現噶啦。OK，you have to memorize OK the definition of you have to memorize the law. OK，the law of diminishing marginal returns. OK, state that when more unit or variable factors are continuously added to a given quantity of fixed factors， 你見到咧佢又有 variable factors 又有 fixed factors， 所以一定係 short run 嚟嘅。OK， the marginal product of the variable factors will eventually decrease. That means finally decrease. OK， 記得一定要寫 ceteris paribus。OK， ceteris paribus means holding other factors constant。如果你唔識串呢個字咧，你就寫 holding other factors constant 啦，都得嘅，兩個都得。OK， 好啦，咁呢條式咧，sorry 呢條 law 咧，你一定要背嘅。佢意思就即係話，當你一路係咁加啲 variable factors 落去咧，一定數量嘅 fixed factors 裏面咧，佢話嗰個 marginal product 咧，即係話佢額外幫你整多咗嘅嘢咧，最後一定會少咗嘅。OK， 最後一定會下跌嘅。呢個咧就係呢條 law 想講嘅嘢啦。OK， 得唔得？咁我哋睇個 example 啦吓，嗱，咁你見到啦呢一度啦。咁我有4部 machine 啦 ，OK， there are 4 machines，OK，the machines will be the fixed factors。嗱呢個咧會係個 fixed factors 啦，因為佢唔變嘅，OK， 咁呢度咧就會係個 variable factors 啦，咁佢一路轉噶嘛，咁所以呢個就係 variable factors。咁你見到啦，當你請第一個人嘅時候，佢額外幫你整多咗7件。OK， 請第二個人咧就額外幫你整多咗8件，第三個就額外9件，第四個就額外10件。當你請到第5個嘅時候咧，佢就額外幫你整多咗9件。OK， 即係話啦， The marginal product start to decrease when the fifth worker is employed。嗱，當你請到第5個人嘅時候咧，個 marginal product 就下跌咗啦，得唔得？即係話佢額外幫你整嘅嘢咧，比起前面嗰個人少咗。第4個人佢額外幫你整10件，第5個人佢額外淨係幫你整9件啫。OK， 咁代唔代表個 total product 下跌㗎？唔代表㗎，個 total product 繼續上升緊嘅。OK， 只要佢係 positive number 咧，就全部個 total product 都上升緊㗎啦。咁但係咧，如果當你個 marginal product 下跌緊，即係代表咩啊？嗱，呢度咧你見到全部上升緊啦，頭先我講咗啦。OK， 下面呢度咧就開始下跌啦。OK， 咁個原因會係咩咧 ？All of the machines will be operated by an optimum number of workers, 4 workers. OK，because there are only 4 machines for the workers to use. So maybe 4 workers is already the optimal number of workers to use the machine. So when there is when you employ the 5th workers, okay, it will help you to produce more unit. Okay, but the extra unit that he can produce would be less than the extra unit that the 4th workers can produce. OK， 咁你見到佢仍然都幫你整多咗嘢嘅。OK， 佢仍然由請第5個人嘅時候，佢咧仍然整多去第9件咯。OK， 咁但係個問題整多咗9件咯。但係個問題就係咧，你見到佢整多咗嘅嘢咧，比起第4個人整多咗嘅嘢，其實已經少咗㗎啦。OK， 咁最主要嘅原因就係因為可能已經用盡咗啲資源咯。你4部 machines 俾4個人用咪最啱咯。你請第5個人嘅時候咧，其實大家可能係唔夠 machines 用嘅，得唔得？咁所以有機會咧就咁樣令到個 marginal product 少咗啦，得唔得？好啦，咁所以咧佢就話啦，呢度咧 MP must finally decrease。其實咧最後咧佢一定會下跌嘅。OK， 咁佢就話啦，有機會咧，你啲 additional workers would have fewer or even no machine left to use。如果你一路繼續增加落去，增加到100個人，咁一定唔夠 machine 用啦。你 machine 唔喐嘅話，咁所以個 marginal product 咧最後係一定會下跌嘅。OK， 好啦，咁所以啦，佢呢度講啦，呢度啦，你見到 MP 咧一開始升嘅，但係咧佢去到一個位之後咧，個 MP 咧最後一定會下跌嘅。OK， 咁但係咧嗰個 law of diminishing marginal returns 咧，其實佢淨係講咗呢一 part 嘅啫。OK，the law of diminishing marginal return only stated that the MP would finally decrease. OK，it is not a must to increase in MP. It does not mention in the law of diminishing marginal returns。咁你留意啦 ，law of diminishing marginal returns 咧，其實佢就係 mention 咗呢一 part 嘅嘢嘅啫。OK， 其實佢冇 mention 到呢一 part 嘅。OK， 咁所以人哋問你個 law 有冇提及到個 MP 會上升啊？你唔好話俾我聽有喎，個 law 其實係冇提及過呢一樣嘢嘅，得唔得？好，咁我哋睇一睇 test yourself 呢一度啦。咁佢就問你啦，呢個咧係咪 consistent？consistent 咧成日都會見到嘅，即係咪一致啦？OK， 同個 law of diminishing marginal returns 係咪一致？咁你就睇翻個 MP 啦。其實呢一個咪就係個 marginal product 咯。Okay, this one is the marginal product. Actually, this one is the total product. This one will be the variable factors, and this one is fixed factors. First of all, when you have to answer the question of law of diminishing marginal return, please distinguish the production run first. OK， 第一樣嘢你一定要睇咧，你要睇翻個 production run。如果人哋問你 law of diminishing marginal returns 嘅問題咧，第一樣嘢你睇翻，係嘅，佢係 short run， 佢係 short run 咧，你就可以去講 law of diminishing marginal returns 啦。好啦，跟住咧就睇個 marginal product 咯。個 marginal product 幾時開始跌啊？呢一度咯 ，OK， 呢一度開始跌啦。Yes, because the marginal product decreased from 6 to 4. Okay, when David increased his study time from 5 to 6 hour， 呢啲咧要寫俾我睇嘅 ，OK？ 你要 mention 翻究竟由幾多跌到去幾多 ，OK？ 咁由邊一個 hours 開始 ，OK？ 得唔得？咁呢個你就要講啦，譬如呢個 when 啦 ，when increase his studying time from 5 hours to 6 hours， 或者我哋會點樣講咧 ？when spending 6 hour，OK？ 或者咧 after spending 5 hour。OK， 我就唔建議同學咁樣寫啦。OK， 不如你咁樣寫，因為咧你見到啲 MC 其實佢都會咁樣寫嘅。當你當你用第6個鐘嘅時候，佢就跌咗啦。或者話當佢用完第5個鐘嘅時候，佢就跌咗啦。OK， 一係咁樣寫，一係咁樣寫，得唔得 ？OK。好啦，咁跟住我睇下呢個 work example 呢一度啦。佢就話啦喎，the following table shows the average product of labor at a factory. Okay, state the law of diminishing marginal returns and explain whether the data illustrate the law. Okay, first of all, determine if it's a short run or long run. 好啦，咁佢哋要講啦，究竟有冇 fixed factors 咧？有啦 ，capital 就係個 fixed factors 啦，咁所以係 short run 嚟㗎啦。OK， so in this example is a short run。OK， 咁我哋就可以繼續做落去啦。如果係 long run 咧，就唔使做啦，唔使計㗎啦，就咁話 oh no， because this is long run。OK， 咁但係今次要啦，因為佢係 short run 嚟嘅。好啦，跟住第二樣嘢啦，我頭先講過啦。你計 marginal product 之前咧，你一定要計咗個 total product 先嘅。OK，before you calculate before you calculate the marginal product, you must find out the total product first。OK，咁所以你見到啦，佢就幫你揾咗個 total product 先啦。當你去計 marginal product 之前，你一定要揾咗個 total product 先嘅，得唔得？好啦，跟住啦 ，marginal product 啦 ，marginal product 咧。你就揾啦 ，OK， 22減10 36減sorry 呢度有0嘅，本身應該有個0噶嘛，咁我哋唔寫出嚟啦，冇所謂嘅。咁你計咯喎，計完個 marginal product 出嚟啦，計完個 marginal product 出嚟之後咧，你就睇翻咯喎，究竟個 marginal product 有冇下跌啦 ？OK， 咁 marginal product 有冇 decrease 啊？有喎，呢度咪 decrease 咗咯。The marginal product decreased from 16 units to 12 units。Okay, when employing the 5th workers or after employing the 4th labor. OK， 咁所以咧，你答嘅時候咧，首先第一樣嘢答翻個 definition 先，一定要答噶啦。問親呢啲題目都講翻個 definition 先。OK, when the question is asking you the law of diminishing marginal returns, please write out the law first. OK, before you answering the later part of the question。咁跟住咧，你就話俾我知有啦。Yes, the data illustrate the law. Okay, this is because the marginal product decrease. Okay， 呢度啦 ，from 16 to 12 units when the labor increased from 4 units to 5 units. Okay， 或者你話 after employing the 4th 啦，或者 when employing the 5th 啦。OK。咁你記得呢啲 calculation 你要計晒出嚟嘅喎 ，OK？You have to show all the calculation in your answer，OK？好啦，咁跟住咧，你可以試下做呢個 test yourself 11.4呢一度，咁你做完就可以繼續睇落去啦。好，咁首先佢就問啦，有冇 law of diminishing marginal return applies to the firm？ 咁呢個咧應該咧，睇下先啊。我諗同學就會睇啦，佢係咪 short run 啊？咁呢個就會見到咯喎，有 number of records 喎，有個 number of records 係3喎，咁呢個係咪 fixed factors 啊？It is not the fixed factors because when we need to consider the factors, we have to consider the labor. That means the total number of working hours. Okay, so all the factors are variable. Okay, the firm is operating in long run. OK， 咁因為我哋係要揾個 total number of working hours 嘅，咁所以其實咧個 labor 咧，我掹喺呢度啦，應該係18啦、21啦、24啦、27。OK， 你見到咧呢個先係 labor，the total number of working hours。OK，it will vary with the output change. So this one is also the variable factors。唔好俾呢個呃咗，呢個唔係㗎，要計翻先係㗎。得唔得？咁所以全部都係 variable factors 嘅時候咧，其實所以咧佢就係 long run 嚟嘅，得唔得？咁所以我哋就唔會睇佢有冇 law of diminishing marginal returns 啦，得唔得？好啦，咁我哋睇下呢度啦，點樣揾嗰個absence 嘅 workers 啦嚇 ，absence 嘅 workers 嘅 marginal products 啦。 好啦，咁呢個就話咧嗰個factory 咧，佢本身咧有10個 workers 嘅，OK，咁跟住咧佢哋就大家都做同等嘅hours 啦。咁佢就話呢個咧就 show 咗咧，當嗰啲 workers absent 嘅時候咧，佢嗰個 decrease in total product 係幾多啦？OK，咁咩叫你用翻上面嘅嘢咧，就係睇個 law of diminishing marginal returns 啦。咁今次點解咁難咧？就係因為佢講緊咧，佢唔係講緊你 employ 幾多，佢係講緊咧你幾多個人 absent 啫。咁又唔係講緊個 total product 係幾多喎，佢係講緊個 decrease 係幾多喎。咁所以佢就所有嘢都要調翻轉嚟睇咯。好啦，咁點睇咧？好，頭先講咗啦呢啲，OK，佢係 number of workers absence 同埋 decrease in total workers 啦。咁所以我哋就要將佢變翻做咧 number of workers 同埋個 total product of workers at work 啦。好啦，咁我哋假設啦，OK，總共咧佢就10個 workers，佢咧就可以整到20件嘅。咁我哋假設咧10個人嘅時候咧，佢總共就做20件啦。呢個佢自己假設出嚟嘅啫，OK。咁你自己都可以做嘅時候，你可以假設一個數嘅。咁你記得你 assume 個數就大少少啦，因為如果你太細咧個數，譬如你揀3等於10，咁你減到呢個就變咗負數㗎啦，個 total product，咁你就做得唔好㗎啦。OK，好啦，咁你就睇翻咯喎。假設我哋有10個人啦，總共整20件啦。咁所以啦，當你個 number of workers 係0嘅時候咧，咁應該就係有10個人做嘢啦。OK，when the number of workers absent is 0，that means there are 10 workers at work。OK，咁好啦，頭先講咗啦，decrease in total product 就應該係0啦，因為冇人 absent 啊嘛，咁你個 decrease 咪應該係0咯。咁所以個 total product 咧應該就係20減0就係20啦。OK，好啦，咁當一個人冇翻工嘅時候 ，OK，when one worker is absent from work，that means there are 9 workers remaining at work。OK，咁就有9個人做嘢啦。咁條題目就俾咗你話啊，佢就會少整咗1件貨嘅。OK，咁所以咧佢就會得翻19件貨啦，淨係整咗19件啦。咁如此類推啦。OK，兩個人唔做嘢，兩個人冇翻工，咪即係8個人做嘢咯。咁佢就話少咗3件貨，咁就會係20減17啦，唔好用19去減喎。OK，don't use 19 to minus 3 this time because this is decrease in total product. Decrease in total product. OK，咁你係由20件減到去減咗3件啊嘛，少咗3件啊嘛，咁所以佢係17件。OK，咁好啦，跟住3個人冇翻工就即係7個人做嘢啦，總共就少咗6件，咁咪20減6咯，就14件。如此類推。OK， 4個人唔翻工就6個人翻工，減少咗10件就20減10咯，就10件啦，總共嗰個 total product，咁呢個就會係5件啦，20減15啦，就係5件啦。咁所以咧，你就變咗有一個咁嘅表出嚟啦。OK，咁你就變咗有個咁嘅表出嚟啦，你就揾到咧嗰個total total product 啦。咁你揾到 total product 之後咧，你就可以再計翻個 marginal product 出嚟啦。OK，咁佢個表調轉咗啦，你自己可以調翻轉都得嘅，你由5開始都得。You can start from 5。OK，佢自己 upside down 咗啫，你自己調翻轉都得。如果你覺得調轉係方便啲睇嘅，你咪調轉睇咯。OK，好啦，咁佢呢度點樣睇咧？5個人請到去第6個人嘅時候 ，OK，個 total product 咧就由5增加到10啦。OK，咁所以即係多咗幾多啊？多咗5咯。OK，咁所以嗰個 marginal product of the 6 workers will be 5。OK，由6去到7嘅時候啦，由6個 workers，當你請第7個嘅時候啦，個 total product 就由10去到14啦。咁所以佢就個 marginal product 咧就會係4咯，得唔得？跟住呢度啦，8嘅時候就14去到17，所以就3咯。咁你如此類推一路計翻落去個 marginal product 啦。我哋之前講咗啦，你揾咗 total product，你自然就可以揾到 marginal product 噶啦。咁你揾完之後，你就發覺啦，哦，原來啦，當佢請第6個人嘅時候咧，佢就一路下跌緊啦。OK，你見到呢度咧，由5去到4去到3去到2去到1係 decreasing 啦。係啦，咁所以同學就係話點解叫你調翻轉畫咧？你調翻轉畫你就一定睇得出 decreasing 咯。OK，it is decreasing。OK，because from when you employ the 6 workers, okay, the marginal product is 5. When you employ the 7th workers, the marginal product is 4. Okay, then it is decreasing. OK，咁所以呢度啦，佢話 the marginal product decreased from 5 units to 1 units。OK， so the law of diminishing marginal returns holds。咁就有 law of diminishing marginal returns 啦， 得唔得？咁所以咧呢個係難嘅。咁其實你最主要就係你要好似佢題目咁啦，佢就話你將佢變翻做一般你平時見到嘅嘢先，OK？平時我哋都唔係見 absent，平時我哋都唔係見 decrease，咁我咪將佢變翻做正常。我平時見到個 total workers、total product 同埋嗰個 worker at work 先咯。你揾到呢度啦，你就自然咧可以幫我揾埋個 marginal product 啦。揾到 marginal product 嘅時候咧，你就可以知道佢係點樣啦。OK，佢就係 decreasing 咯。咁 decreasing 就有 law of diminishing marginal returns 咯，得唔得？好，咁同學咧，我想你試下咧做你嗰本書啦，page 134，OK，structure question one，OK，唔係 short question 啊，not short question one，but structure question one。I want you to fill in the table and also do part B and part C。OK，咁你試下fill in 翻個 table 啦，跟住之後試下做 part B 同埋 part C 啦。咁你做完之後咧，你就可以對答案啦。咁我而家 show 埋個答案俾你睇下嚇。嗱，咁呢個表咧，我相信同學應該都填到呢一個表噶啦。OK，咁average product 嗰啲用翻嗰條式去計嘅啫。咁 marginal product 都一樣係啦。咁呢啲啦 ，total fixed cost 啊，total variable cost 呢啲咧，你就要睇翻條題目啦。條題目佢話咗俾你知啦，個 labour 咧就係10蚊。OK，一個 labour 就係10蚊。sorry，一個 capital 就係10蚊，一個 labour 就係20蚊。咁所以呢一度咧，你就自己計翻啦，20乘1啦。OK， 20乘2、20乘3，咁你自己計翻落去啦。你要睇翻佢題目嗰度嘅，咁呢個應該計到噶啦，我相信。咁如果 cost 嗰啲你未識計住咧，都冇所謂嘅，你唔好計 cost 過住都得嘅，因為我哋未講嘅，其實喺後面先講嘅。咁但係你應該幫佢可以計到呢一度噶啦，計到 total product 到 average product 啦，同埋 marginal product。好啦，咁 B 嗰度佢就問你啦，究竟係 long run 定係 short run 啦？咁呢個應該係 short run 嚟嘅，因為你見到咧。There are both fixed factors and variable factors. So the firm is in short run. 咁所以佢就係 short run 啦。咁你要講翻俾我聽，佢有 fixed factors 啦嚇。好啦，跟住 C part 嗰度佢就問你啦，究竟咧而家 law of diminishing marginal returns 咧有冇 applies to the firm？OK，咁應該我哋就睇翻個 marginal product 啦。你見到咧有嘅，因為咧佢由5跌到去4。OK，嗱好多同學咧就會話，好多同學就會講呢個嘅，呢個就唔啱㗎。OK，唔好話俾我聽係因為而家負2，所以就有 law of diminishing marginal returns 啦。呢個唔啱嘅 ，this is not correct。OK，don't tell me that because the marginal product is negative。OK，so there is law of diminishing marginal returns. It is not correct. We need to find out the point that the marginal product is decreasing。OK，then that is law of diminishing marginal returns。咁所以你見到咧，應該咧就係呢一度啦。當你個 labour 由第3個去到第4個嘅時候 ，when the labour increase from 3 units to 4 units，OK，the marginal products decrease from 5 units to 4 units。OK，so the law of diminishing marginal returns applies to the firm。OK，記得咯喎。咁你記得係要睇翻個 marginal product 啦。下跌嘅時候就唔係睇佢負數嘅時候啦，得唔得？好，咁我呢度咧，我今日就講到呢一度，咁我之後咧就會繼續講埋落去嘅。